In the vast silence of the desert, where the wind carries stories older than memory, even the smallest life must learn how to survive. This land offers no mercy. The sun burns without apology, and the night gives nothing in return. Here, strength is not measured by speed, nor by size, but by how long one can endure. Among endless dunes and forgotten ruins, a fragile journey begins. Quiet, slow, almost invisible. The desert stretches endlessly in every direction. Golden sand dunes rise and fall like frozen waves, shaped by centuries of wind and time. No paths guide the way forward. No shelter promises safety. Only sand, silence, and distance. Across this vast world moves a tiny traveler, a baby desert tortoise. His movements are slow and careful. Each step is placed with intention, as though the ground itself must be asked for permission. In a land built for speed, he survives through patience. Every grain of sand beneath him shifts. Every movement costs energy. Every moment demands effort. Still, he moves forward, because stopping is not an option. A thin crack runs along one side of his shell. Dust and sand have settled into it, marking struggles he could not avoid. His shell is meant to protect him, yet now it tells a different story. It is a weakness the desert remembers, a vulnerability predators will notice. But behind his gentle, dark eyes, there is no fear-driven anger, only awareness. Hope survives quietly there. The light begins to change. High above, two desert crows circle silently. Their wings cut through warm air, casting moving shadows across the dunes. They descend without hesitation. Sharp beaks strike the shell. Sand scatters across the ground. The tortoise pulls inward, retreating into the only protection he knows. But protection is not enough. With sudden force, the world flips. The tortoise is turned onto his back. His legs reach upward, searching for something solid, finding nothing. The crows leave him there, alone, exposed, defenseless. In the desert, being small is dangerous. Being helpless is fatal. He tries to turn himself over. Again and again. Sand slips beneath his shell. His strength fades with every attempt. The sun sinks lower, and the desert transforms. Heat drains away. Cold creeps in. Stars awaken above, distant and unmoved. Still he lies beneath them, waiting. Nearby, the sand stirs. A faint movement breaks the stillness. Grains collapse softly. Beneath the surface, a tiny desert mouse struggles for air. Its nose barely breaks through the sand. Each movement pulls more weight down. Two fragile lives share the same night. One cannot move, the other cannot escape. The tortoise sees the movement. He cannot speak. He cannot call for help. Yet something shifts within him. He is injured, exhausted, barely surviving himself. Still, he does not turn away. Even when the world has been cruel, kindness finds a way to whisper. With immense effort, he presses his shell against a small stone. Pain travels through his body. The cracked shell scrapes against the sand. Slowly, the balance changes. Gravity shifts. The desert steadies. He turns upright again. Step by step, he moves towards the buried mouse. Each movement is slow, heavy, demanding. He begins to push the sand aside, grain by grain. The sand slides back repeatedly, resisting every effort. What he lacks in strength, he replaces with persistence. His body trembles, The crack in his shell widens slightly. The desert night offers no comfort. Still, he does not stop. At last, the sand gives way. The mouse bursts free, gasping, alive. For a brief moment, it pauses. Tiny eyes meet gentle ones. Then the mouse disappears into the rocks, safe. The crows return. They land nearby, watching silently. The tortoise does not retreat. There is no strength left for fear. But something has changed. No attack comes. One crow lowers its head. The other steps back. Cruelty fades into recognition. The horizon begins to glow. Soft light spreads across the dunes. Warmth returns to the sand. The tortoise remains still, bathed in the first light of dawn. Scarred, small, unbroken. Slowly, he moves forward again. The desert remains vast. The dangers remain real. But now, his journey carries meaning. In a world that often rewards power, this small hero proves something greater. That courage does not need speed. That kindness does not need size. And that even the smallest shell can hold an enormous heart. If this quiet journey touched you, stay with us. Subscribe to Snuggly AI for more emotional animal stories, where silence speaks louder than words.